Hey guys, with Fresh Classic servers coming right around the corner, I felt it was a good time to drop this video to discuss the #1 thing we should all be doing, no matter the type of player we are, this go around with the Fresh servers. Drum roll please. Enjoy it. Literally. That's what we should be doing this go around instead of 2019 is sitting back and enjoying it. We can all agree that we all like to play this game differently, whether that's sweaty, mid-maxing, dad gamers, arse lords, speedrunning, casually, even raid logging, all different types of play styles. However, one more thing we can agree on is that this is a game that we all love and enjoy for many different reasons, and that's what brings us together. Whether it's the game itself, or the community we're in, the community we're building, or the friends and players we meet along the way. For all we know, this could very well be the last ride for Fresh Classic servers, at least for a few years, and for us as gamers, this could be the last ride for us as well. Most of us are adults. Things change, life changes. Maybe you put down the game after this. Sit back and enjoy the ride. Blizzard has now allowed gamers of all types of kinds to come to these servers with no feeling of being rushed. They've already came out and said that Molten Core will not be released on any of these servers until at least 3 weeks of the initial release, and they've confirmed that each server will be going through phases, just like 2019 Classic, and they won't have everything unlocked like the current Classic era servers or Classic Hardcore servers. You won't feel rushed, I promise you, and you can take the game at your own speed and enjoy many things that you haven't done in Classic WoW yet. Many people say that they feel rushed. Some are blaming the content creators for not making the game enjoyable. However, I promise you, a lot of that is easily avoidable. You are able to drown that out and enjoy the game at your own pace. There are, and will be, plenty of guilds out there with these upcoming releases where you can find a home, play how you want, find the loot rules that you want, and the progression times you want. Sure, things are going to be fast at first. People are going to be spamming, dungeon cleaving. Ignore it. You're going to be able to catch up, and no, you will not be left behind. You can thank Blizzard for installing phases once again for that. Some of the best guilds I've ever been in were small guilds who, believe it or not, ghost invited me. And they turned out to be an awesome small niche group of people who were not only willing to help with literally just about anything, but always paid it forward to the next player. I want everyone this go around to find a guild like this on either your main or one of your alts, and I promise you, you will look at the game a little differently with a whole different perspective. Not only that, but they announced on the 18th that they will be eliminating the debuff limit on raid mobs and bringing out dual specs at a later date, and also instant in-game mailing between your alts. They're trying really hard to promote class balance here, and doing small changes like this can go a long way as a healthy server population, people finding groups, or other players to play with. This is a massive win for everyone. I've already had people on my YouTube videos, other YouTube videos coming out and saying that they're excited to play a priest because now they can do shadow on certain boss fights. It opens the door for a lot of players. It opens the door for casual gamers. It opens the door for, parse lords who like to theory craft and raids. It helps speedrunning guilds kind of do new theories. It brings a lot to the game. It truly does. It brings a whole new aspect to the game that it hasn't really been seen before at a classic level, that is. Again, dual spec opens up windows of being creative in raids, whether you're a casual guild, speedrunning guild, it doesn't matter. And it allows more class balance, allows people to not bring 35 warriors to the raid. I think it opens up the doors for a lot of things, and I don't think you're going to see that until Molten Core and after, but I think it's going to be awesome for the game in general. There's going to be more groups to fill. People are be willing to play certain roles in order to help groups be found. You won't see some guy in Baron's chat screaming and looking for group chat saying, the server's dead, I can't find a group for Wailing Caverns at 3 a.m. in the morning. Like, there actually might be groups for that. So now what I'm trying to say is now's the time to try that warlock you never played, or level a feral druid, or try a profession you've never done, quest in a zone you always skipped, do the quest you've never tried. Now I've been on both sides of the spectrum here. I mean, I remember speed leveling with the Cleave group, Wind Fury Totem, double mage, double warriors, you name it. not sleeping, shoving my face with Taco Bell, grinding so hard to get to level 70 on TBC Classic just a few years back, and the same exact thing with the Wrath of the Lich King release. I can tell you right now that even though I got my prebis before most, I got things before most people, I honestly didn't really feel accomplished. I didn't feel like I really worked for something. I think the only thing I really gained was 10 pounds from basically ignoring all other factors in my life. All the times I would prep for expansions before the expansion even dropped, whether it's through professions or farming stuff to sell for rep items or gear. Honestly, it was a lot more fun just logging on when I could, chatting with friends that were online, saying hi to my guild, and having a little checklist of things I needed to get done in game before I had to go to bed to get up for work in the morning. The characters that I've leveled and enjoyed the most are the ones I've spent consistent time on, where I took my time and actually enjoyed the ride. And I feel like that's why people have big attachments to these classic hardcore servers. You spend a lot more time on these tunes. You feel way more invested with these tunes. And honestly, you can say the same exact thing with classic in general. You spend so much more time investing in these tunes, getting 1 to 60, that a lot of people find the game is actually leveling 1 to 60 instead of the end game. And I never blame people for just leveling the 60 and calling it. You literally played the game. And that's why classic WoW is just overall just a beautiful game. I mean, personally, I've done it all in this game. I've raid leaded, I was a guild master, I have Thunder Fury, any piece of gear you would want I had, but I keep coming back. And that's simply because I've learned to slow down and enjoy the game at my own pace without feeling burned out and just realizing I really don't have anything left to prove to myself as a classic WoW Andy or really anybody else. I just thoroughly enjoy classic WoW. I show that through my stream all the time. Yes, I plan to raid on hardcore, as I'm doing right now. Yes, I still plan to min-max in certain spots and situations, but I'll definitely be doing this at my own pace and enjoying the game as it comes to me. And I wish you guys would do the same things as well. The last thing I'll say is that it's incredibly awesome to see the amount of new players, either through my stream or on looking for group chat or through my YouTube videos, that all say they're new players coming to these fresh servers, whether they're new to classic WoW or new to World of Warcraft altogether. I think that's awesome. What I'm asking of you guys as veteran gamers, give them a great community and let them feel how we felt in 2004 or even during the 2019 classic release. Let's let them enjoy one of the best, if not the best MMO ever made. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the Classic Fresh Realms.